happy Friday, everybody! Happy D&D! Woot woot! I have no clue what number we're on. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 Yep. You all done talking about ZZZ?
Yep. Yeah, I'm here. Straight to pull off still.
Okay, fine. Stop talking.
Then, last time we played, you guys finished off your investigation down at the Velaki Vistani camp, burning down one of the small caravans. You recovered a charred diary. You found a locked chest, which, with some helpful chat giving stuff, managed to unlock without deciphering the actual puzzle itself. We left off with you in Kali's room, currently opening a chest that contained a red and blue ring. You currently have a task to take Karl Vakta as far away from Velaki as you can, and is willing to pay 800 gold pieces for the privilege.
Which will cost us half that in repairs or
If
something.
you were to use your windmill, yes. What do you wish to do?
Well, team.
I want to examine the rings.
How are you examining them?
I don't know, is there any writing or symbols on them? Like a signet ring, like a house, like the last guy's ring?
Okay.
Karl Vakna.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Karl Vakna, what's that? Character sheet. Investigation. You know, one of these days I'm going to remember this is alphabetical order. With advantage, I heard that.
You look the rings over, and you can't really tell much about them. You can't see any particular writing. You kind of flip them over in your hand. You can't even really tell what stone or metal they're made of. You don't know any that are red or blue.
But if I look at them, like, in detail, what do they look like? I'm not trying to pick up magic or anything. Just what do they look like in general? Description-wise. And don't say ring. Circle.
They look like some kind of smooth stone or metal band. Very plain, very little going on with them. The strangeness that comes to mind is the fact that they are a very bright red and blue. Very unnatural when it comes to rings.
Can I put them on?
I'm not going to ask this douchebag because he costs us a fortune every time we ask him something. Does anybody have an ability to determine what magic these things have? Anybody with, spellcasting ability? I mean, I don't specialize in this.
I'm not there. I stay behind guarding.
Oh yeah, you're guarding Karl guy.
Can I just put them both on and see what happens?
You'd have to tune to them, and they could be bad. They came from a demonic house sort of person.
I mean, whatever happens, happens.
Does anybody have an ability?
I have
I don't
detect magic.
You could use that, but I'm just personally going to assume they're magical. But I could be wrong. The only other way to do that is take a hammer and smash them, but I don't think that's a good idea either.
I have detect poison and disease.
If we spent the day... I mean, we have like an 8-day travel ahead of us or something. I can't remember exactly how many squares it was. Could you switch up your spells to have some kind of spell that can help us? Either of you, your warlock.
What'd you say, Sketch?
I was saying, dude, looking through all of them.
Yeah. I don't
Basically,
know.
if you're looking for a spell to know exactly what they are, you would be looking for Identify.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to say it.
Yeah.
I don't have that yet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell. I don't think anyone
it
in the
a
party has
level
Identify.
one?
Clerics don't get identify?
No. Clerics don't.
Oh, shit.
No.
Rogue, Ranger, Cleric, Warlock,
I
Ranger.
think some clerics may get Identify, but not all of them.
I don't
Can
have it, so that means I will never
I just
get it, or...
yeah, that was my bad. I assumed clerics got that. I looked at Callie and give him the look.
I'm sorry, my maid's been
You're
mad
giving
at
him
you.
the
Watch
look.
out for
You
shit.
know, the look of
That's okay,
how much
Sully.
it cost to find out
I
how
feel
much
too
it is.
sick. I'm so sorry.
Have a
That's
good
That's
night.
okay, Sully, don't worry.
Alright.
Have fun, guys.
Feel
We'll see
better.
you guys next week, hopefully. Hopefully.
Of course.
No worries. I'd rather people look after themselves and force them through a game.
Yeah.
Right. So, you look into the chest, you look towards Carly with these 2 rings. Are you showing him the rings?
Yeah, I guess. He hasn't tried to rob us unless he tried to steal other than my pen.
You show him the rings, you see him look down into the box. You see a very toothy grin come across his face. He looks at you, goes, "Yeah, that would be 2 fingies."
Oh
Dude,
my
just-
god.
Well, 2's not that bad, I guess, out of everything else he's been charging us.
I mean, he just always wants fingies.
2 fingies for what? What am I getting with 2 fingies?
It's a finger whore.
For 2 fingies, I will tell you what one of those rings are.
Sure, I'll give him 2 fingies as soon as I find them in my inventory. Where the hell did fingies go? Fingies. Where the fuck are they? Ah, here they are. I will give him 2.
Which ring would you like to know about?
Well, Bay was interested in the red one, so the red one.
The red ring. It's a very interesting, infernal ring. It's used to communicate with one's patron if you are not attuned to the linked soul arts. What some of your kind would call warlocks. Some
If you're not a warlock.
humans don't have that ability to link their soul to their patron, and this allows them to do so.
Yeah.
I would warn you, at a very heavy cost.
With that warning in mind, if I give him, I will say with 2 more fingies, what does the blue one do? Because somebody randomly putting it on and trying it might be more detrimental than paying finger bones.
He takes the 2 fingers. He starts looking over the runes once again. You can see that smile all over his face. He's getting very interested in these bones that you've been giving him. He places them to the side carefully. He looks down at the blue ring.
Right? Idiot.
Ah, yes. The blue Oikalcum ring. Very unique in these lands. Unlike the red ring, which allows you to link your soul to a patron, this one allows you to link it to another. You end up taking damage as if the other had taken it, but it also helps you both resist all damages.
Oh, okay. So the red one is good for most people. Anybody that has a patron that's not a warlock, is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Because warlocks can naturally attack their patrons.
Yep.
So is the blue one a damage averager?
So the blue one
the blue
specifically.
one's a spell that I know of from last campaign.
Yeah, it's a specific spell. Essentially, it does a thing where it links you both together. So when one person takes damage, you both take damage, but you both have resistance to all damage. So essentially, it allows you to split your damage.
If me and you were connected and I took 50, I would take 25 and you take 25.
Oh.
So it's
Right.
kind of a way to
that
pseudo
way.
tank like a squishy, because obviously you don't want the squishy taking damage. So like the heavy hit point guy would put it on, so they're
Yeah.
taking some of the damage on squishy essentially.
Could be good for our tank if we had a real tank other than the ZeTian. She was probably our biggest tank here.
Just wondering, would it be possible to link the dragon to one of us?
Theoretically. by the sound of it. But that doesn't
So,
her
effectively-
dragon have like almost like zero fucking health points at this point?
Yeah, but that means you get like a huge fuck up of a hit, and then the dragon dies and you live.
I guess it's good for that one big tank hit.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess when you look at that way, yeah. I took 1,000. I took 100 damage. I took 150 damage. He gets 25. Leave me alone.
That's actually not the worst idea I've heard. Like, because the summon can come back at any point, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's actually not a bad plan.
One shot shield.
Question: do the two subjects implied need to be okay with the ring so that it works?
So you're gonna connect two people and not tell them?
Because I could be in the middle of a battle, put the ring on, and link myself with the enemy and just fucking stab myself until he dies.
I mean, wouldn't that kill you both then?
Ali looks at you, Buff, and goes, I see you're also one of the creative ones.
But sir,
You
I
are
am
correct.
not there. I am just giving my
Technically, Buff's
opinion.
not there. He's over the table talking, or under the table.
But yes, you are correct. You do not need permission to link this to someone.
May I have that ring, folks?
That's
I
hilarious.
have
I
a
think-
bad idea.
I think Bub deserves those rings.
I guess I'll pocket the rings at the moment and close the chest. I'm gonna keep the chest because I'm hoping theoretically, since we know the combination, it could be like a lockbox for us.
Yeah, reasonably speaking, not a problem.
I can't see other reason. Like it's just a magical chest that we now know the combo for, like a bike lock.
I mean, having unlocked it, there would be no reason you yourself couldn't change the padlock. So yeah, for all intents and purposes, you have a padlockable box.
0000.
0001. No one.
Ah, nobody will think of that one.
That's smart.
Right.
Well, it's true. Yeah, you all zeros are 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody ever tries 0001.
It's
He's
true.
right.
No, no one ever tries 0010
Or that too.
because they might have the box upside down and accidentally put the one in first.
Change the combination to boob. 8008.
Boob.
And the lockbox's combination is now boob.
Yay! It's for storage for us, I guess. How big was the box? It was a medium box, small box. Whatever, it doesn't really matter.
It's big enough where there's two cushions in it that are holding these two rings. So it's not particularly large. You could probably hold something relatively small but valuable in it. So obviously he's got
I'm
these
gonna
two
prove
rings.
my will to live in that box.
Definitely small and valuable.
Yes, that's the guy that wants to stab himself to hurt the enemy.
But like you could store like about 3 or 4 like rather valuable spell scrolls, for example. You could
Cool.
probably like cram in a good 6 or 7 rings quite easily. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Cool. Okay. We'll pocket it for later, and maybe we'll find a use for it somewhere along the line.
I'm just trying to think of the name of the box that a lot of women have.
Grammy box.
Kind of
Oh, a jewelry box?
jewelry box is not the one I was thinking of.
I don't know, Zombae. What kind of jewelry box names do you have?
Magical ring box?
What kind of boxes? What kind of boxes do women have that isn't what we're all thinking right now?
There was one that came to mind, but I can't remember the name of it suddenly. It was like,
That one?
I have no idea.
What is it used for?
What kind of box are we talking
usually
about?
just for like load of crap for like makeup stuff.
Yeah, Bup, you're married.
Unnecessary?
A makeup
Unnecessary.
box.
Nah,
A
it's not.
makeup kit.
It's not supposed to be for makeup, but
A
every woman
clutch?
I've known has had one.
A clutch? That's a purse kind
A
of.
tackle box.
No.
That's a tackle box.
You know, those come
I
in
don't know if they
handy
wear that
for
carries-
both artists and makeup artists.
I mean, basically speaking, it's the size of 2 fists. I'll put it that way.
Okay, I don't know, whatever.
A pouch?
The size of 2 fists?
I can't
like
remember.
like an average PP, oh hell yeah.
A compact?
That's a mirror, no?
No, it's not compact.
That's a
no.
mirror makeup thing, but I don't know.
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna
I
write
probably
it-
won't remember it even if you
I'm
said it. at
gonna
this
write
point.
it down over here.
You
at
can have
the
a makeup compact that has more than just a
D&D.
unit.
Oh, I don't know.
This is the word that came into my head.
And that was.
You're writing it somewhere.
Necessary. I wrote it on the D&D voice challenge.
On the
Oh.
voice channel. Ooh.
Why would you do that? That's weird.
Yeah, we're
I've
not
nev-
even
yeah, I've
looking
never
over
heard of
there.
Niceza? Oh, I'm not sure
Yeah.
what that is.
I don't know what that is
It's
either.
just-
I don't know what
you
that
can
is
Google it
either.
and you'll see what it is.
Is it something dirty?
No.
I've never heard of that, but
I don't know what that is, yeah.
Oddly
It's
enough,
good.
that is basically what I was thinking about.
okay.
You
Now I
see?
gotta look it up.
I'm
Now I'm gonna
telling
look
you,
it up.
that's what it is.
Now I'm gonna look it up. I've never heard of what this is. So.
Me either, and I'm a girl.
Oh, that's a clutch.
Zombae is not a girl confirmed.
So, yeah, a makeup bag or a clutch.
The name is necessary, okay? I don't know why
I
I know
guess
this.
so. I've never heard of that term, but I guess so.
But yeah, they're all roughly about the same size, and it's that kind of thing I was thinking of, but I could not think of a fucking name.
That's because no, it doesn't really exist until he just made
It's
it
like
up.
a clutch without a handle.
Oh.
right. Where are we going? Are we?
I know
Do
what
we have
you're
anything left to do in this
Mystery
town?
solved.
I call them pencil cases usually because I used to use them for a pencil case.
Oh yeah. We are. If we're taking douchebag out of town in a house, we need supplies. I don't think the house had supplies.
No, it doesn't.
We get supplies.
And I seem to remember that everyone wanted to buy stuff before we left last week.
What stuff?
I don't know. You guys were all talking about like buying stuff.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know, they bought stuff.
Adriana bought potion ingredients. She said she was going to resell it at a markup.
No, I was just gonna go. No, I wasn't gonna resell it. I was just gonna go and bring it to the girl.
Yeah, we
can
have to
make
do
some
that.
by
Yeah,
Ira.
because we
I'll
bought
take
it from
it 2
what's his
seconds.
name, right?
Yep. From the old lady that.
He has been very good tonight, Crimsor.
No, go
Brother.
ahead and steal his pizza.
How dare you? God damn.
Yeah, Adriana was going to finagle an old lady.
No.
No.
Really?
That came
Hey,
from the,
after
that came
you
from the
determine-
show.
She had the
After
task,
you,
and now she
yeah,
wants
but
to
after
be
you
paid.
determined the ingredients were a shite and they would cost us pennies on the dollar, and she was offering a premium for those items, you said, "Oh, we're gonna go do that first." That would be finagling an old lady out of her pension.
Yeah.
But she. What? She tasked us with getting the supplies anyways.
Okay. No, I'm fucking do it. Yeah, we need the money anyways.
Yeah. I hope she just pays more than what was it?
So we have to do that,
3 gold?
and we need supplies for the house, and we have to read the owner's manual
Yeah.
for this house because we don't know how to repair it.
7 gold.
That's what it costs.
Yep. Something. Hopefully she pays more than 7 gold, and then we're we're profit.
I can pay that because technically I got paid some for depositing a body to this douchebag, and he paid me 15 or something.
No, I'm saying, well, see what the old lady gives us.
Yeah, we just
Okay,
fireball
so-
the old lady and take the money.
Jeez.
All right, so we go visit the old lady now that we have the ingredients. I think we paid for them yet, or no?
Yep, I have them.
Then,
Okay.
as you wander into the old lady's alchemist shop, you see her behind a desk. She is currently seems to be just looking over something on her desk. She doesn't seem to hear you enter.
I'm gonna go, "Oh, darling," and I like open the door and come in.
Oh God.
As you open the door, you kind of get this strong smell of something coming from the room. It seems she's been working on something rather pungent.
Can I embrace the smell?
And take a deep whiff. She still doesn't respond to your presence.
What the?
Does she
question,
look
are
like she's
the-
moving?
Are the ingredients heavy? At all?
No, not particularly.
Wait, does the old lady look like she's moving? Like breathing from a distance?
Perception check.
Perception.
I'm pretty sure people breathe from close up, not
Oh,
from a
what
distance,
the
for sure.
hell? 2 and a 4.
Can I assist?
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Can I also check that?
Sure, roll a perception check.
Well, I would walk up to her in this while she's also perceiving because I would.
Oh wow,
my
I can't
God.
roll either today.
Sketch still has the
From the
mod on.
doorway,
That's why.
she seems okay. She just seems to be out of it for some reason.
I'll walk
I'm
up
gonna
to
walk
her and like
up
tap her on the shoulder. I
walking
guess
to
I don't
her.
know.
And she looks stiff, like.
Or the
rigor
table,
mortis.
or the counter. I can't remember the setup, but
Yeah,
if
the
she has a
counter.
counter with a bell on it, can I ring the bell or
Yeah.
knock on the counter or something?
Clap your
No,
hands
she
in
didn't
front
have
of
a
her
bell on the
face.
counter. She pretty much just has a workbench just out in the open. She has her back turned to the door. As you walk up to her, you tap her on the shoulder,
Yep.
and
sure.
you get this really strong waft of, as if someone had left meat out for a few days or so. And as you tap her on her shoulder, she falls over, and you can see her skin has all wrinkled and dried, and it's almost as if all moisture has been drawn from her body.
Ah.
Oh boy.
Every villager I touch dies.
Look what you did now.
Are
As she
there
falls to
any-
the floor, you can see that he's probably been dead a while, as there are maggots currently feasting on parts of her body.
Oh,
wait,
ew.
wait. Like, we've only been gone what, a day? 2 days at most. I think it was only a day though, because we went out in the afternoon, we came back, and we talked
Yep.
to her the day before.
Yep.
We clearly did not talk to her.
Yeah, we talked. Can I determine if she's been dead longer than the 2 days we've roughly been in town? Maybe 3 days. I'm not sure how many long.
Check for
Roll a
her
medicine check.
Like, yeah.
Can I assist? I am proficient in medicine.
Can I just let her do it as an advantage?
I can let you know that it's been 2 days since you last saw her.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
so-
roll a medicine check.
At advantage, 'cause I'm not doing it.
Sure.
I'm doing it?
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah.
it because you know.
Okay.
Start CPR.
It didn't go. There it goes.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Advantage. Maybe you get 21.
And then you just suddenly revive her.
22.
Okay. You look over her and you can see her death has been accelerated by something. Definitely nothing natural. Whatever has attacked her, you can see that there are small pinpricks just every so often around her body that seems to have drawn something out of her.
Bicycles.
When you say like
I immediately
you
look
mean,
around
like-
the shop just in case.
like leeches or like does it look
Well-
like natural or does it look
Natural,
like
you'll
needles
say?
or something?
Then roll a
Are-
nature check, my good
Are
man.
they like they like pinpricks?
Yeah, is it like an animal,
a
or-
pin, like a pin, like stab to death pin, or something bitter, like the teeth pins,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
like sharp teeth, like pointed teeth. I guess you.
I don't have nature, but we'll see.
You got this. Oh,
No.
I don't.
we're on a roll today.
I did roll 20,
Is-
so
Yeah.
Is there anything that looks like it's like a trail from her body?
You don't see any trail on her body.
What the fuck?
There's nothing that like shows something walking up to her, walking away from her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe we did talk to her, but the death was accelerated, so she could have died in the last 2 days. So
But we
I
still
guess she
don't
really
know
was
what the cause of
herself.
Death is.
But I want to get the fuck away from here, but I don't know what the fuck to do. Are we gonna get blamed for this now?
Sketch, what's next door to this apothecary?
The apothecary, there's nothing really directly next door because it's on its own with its own kind of like herb plots. But next door would be the church where you found the 3 golden items, and an abandoned house on the right.
Oh, could you also like put the map of the town in the legend or whatever it's called? Landmarks.
Give me a moment.
Just I want just so it's there. No, I don't really need it. Nice to remember these things.
I'm gonna put it. Doodle-doo-doo.
Time to return to the party. Like, how the fuck do we not get blamed for this one? Again. Anybody got a plan?
It's fine. I'll just swap us to the Vallaki map.
The guy in the church, I touched him, and he died. I touched this old lady, and she died.
Well, I think it's more like it's on you.
You touched the villager and he died.
So you can see here on the map where you are currently. This is here, the church that was broken into, and the herb plots is this thing out back here.
Oh, cool.
So this house is currently abandoned, and this one just seems to be home to some random people.
Were there a lot of people in the streets when we walked in? Like, what time of day is it? I have no idea.
Wait, we're in
It's
this
nighttime, isn't it?
one?
Wait, it's nighttime. We forgot. We came
Yeah,
back
it
at
was
night.
getting somewhat late in the day.
Yeah, that's right. Were there a lot of people in the streets when we came in when we were walking here?
Reasonably for Vallaki. There's not like huge amounts, but reasonably speaking.
Fuck me. We're getting blamed for this.
Sketchy, you see what I said?
It's always goblin problems.
No.
No? Okay.
So, do we want to just skip town with a dead body that possibly could be traced to us, or do we call the local constabularies and report this?
I mean, why would it be traced to us if no one saw us come in here?
I'm assuming people saw us. There's people out in the streets.
Minding their own business, perhaps.
But I mean,
Is there
if we report it right this second, the body's been dead for a while by the look of it. So I don't think they'd blame us right because we haven't been here for 2 days.
Yeah.
True.
So if we, it was either report it right now or we get blamed for it later.
What would be the equivalent of receipts?
I've never
I
seen.
got receipts.
Do receipts because there's no need to keep records of
Like-
Warranty.
Well, I'm saying like not record of sales, like just like stock. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Wouldn't
oh,
they
this
have,
is sold or
You have a
Usually some
ledger,
people
wouldn't
might keep a stock book, but it really depends on the person.
Wouldn't they have like a ledger?
yeah,
It would-
something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Can I
like,
look for
there'll sometimes be a ledger or something like that around.
Can I look for one?
Roll an investigation
with-
check with
Or
advantage.
someone who has investigation.
I'm gonna look with her, but no, I'm not looking for that. I'm just gonna be with her, like, and just like searching the house also,
Can-
whatever this is,
I
just in
look
case there could be
in.
something still around.
Can I look in the
not-
fridge?
Fridge.
Looking,
I mean, maybe it was something she.
I might
ate.
need your help, Joker.
there would be an ice box, so sure. If the 3 of you roll investigations, I'll go one at a time.
I'm looking for something completely different, but
Oh, okay.
oh, the whoever did this might still be here, or whatever did this might still be here. Again, we were here 2 days ago.
I don't
Yeah.
find shit.
So, Adriana, with a 9,
You have a
you wouldn't
negative
be able
one.
to find her ledger book.
I
You're
do.
unsure where to keep it. You have a good look around. You find a couple of old like scraps of notes where she's made like notes of things she might needed to order, but you don't find like the main ledger, as it were.
Okay.
Is there anything particular you wanted to know? Just see if you can find
Like-
them on those notes.
Like who would have been here last, or some like
The last customer.
yeah. If I can
The
figure out
last
that.
customer written down that you can find would have been yourselves. They're
Ah,
making notes
Jesus.
about some nice young alchemist that is going to bring her some herbs.
God
Can I
damn
use
it.
my forgery kit and put like if it's
Ooh.
if I see on the list if it says like something like check mark, like it's been like completed, can I do that on the on that. That like our job has been completed. And then make it like yesterday's date.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll a forgery check for me.
Do I just roll the kit, I guess?
Yep.
Yes. Come on.
Okay. 17.
Very good.
Any average person looking at this would absolutely believe that this was written by the woman.
We're fucked.
But it's dated yesterday that we completed it.
I know,
Yeah.
but he said any average person. Nobody in this town believes I didn't kill somebody already.
No, but I'm saying like you would have to be like a specialist in handwriting too, because what you've written is so small. There's very little to compare it to.
Yeah.
So I would say it's probably one of the harder checks to get past. Like if you were writing in a whole paragraph or document, that'd be another thing entirely. But when you're literally copying one piece of writing, that's a lot harder to see.
My last will and testament of this is the person that killed me, blah, 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 just write it all out.
Yeah, exactly. That might be a bit more.
It was Dessel. I mean, what?
What?
Okay.
Blame it on the rich person who split town.
Joker, you wanted a general investigation, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm just a general. If I'm looking for anything that might jump out and kill us because somebody killed this person.
Okay, then I'll come to you in a moment then.
That's
and Bay, you wanted to go to the fridge, didn't you? Well,
Yeah,
what is
I-
the fridge anyway?
What would
Sure as hell did not roll very high.
Depends. Still halfway there.
This town wouldn't have fridges, obviously, it's no electricity, but they would have something called ice boxes where they literally put cubes of ice into a kind of wooden frame to keep things in there cool. As you open it, you do see that the ice has gotten quite low, so she hasn't had it replaced somewhat recently. You'd probably expect, because you would know these kind of things, probably about 2 or so weeks left. Like, they are quite large chunks of ice. You look around the fridge and you can see she had a fairly healthy selection of food. You're not seeing anything like extra rotten or moldy that might suggest like some sort of poison. Looks all fairly fresh. Anything
What?
specific you want to look for?
I was thinking maybe like I don't know what I was thinking. Potions, but then
Then
I guess you don't
without
really
a-
refrigerate potions, do you?
Maybe some
No.
potions need refrigeration.
Oh yeah, some ingredients might, don't get me wrong. But yeah, like without any like specific direction, you don't see anything out of the ordinary that make you think this, that, or the other. It looks like a fairly ordinarily stocked fridge. Okay, Dessel. Since you are going for more general,
Yeah, just the area surrounding our area.
as you look around, you can see the stock itself hasn't been touched.
Not
You
a
start to get
robbery.
the sense that the murder is what was the plan, if there was a murder. Because nothing has been stolen. You don't see anything such as a break-in. You don't see anything like jewelry missing, gold missing, things of any value. So if there was a motive behind it, likelihood is going to be murder. Looking at her, the only things you're really finding that stick out is these just tiny pinprick marks that seem to be over her body. With a roll of 18, you're drawn to the maggots, and you do notice that they are relatively large for maggots, but like particularly after 2 days. Can you go ahead and roll a nature check for me?
Yeah, I'm actually not bad in nature, apparently. Well, when you're not cheating with your mods.
10. Okay. You look at these flies and you actually do recognize them. They aren't kind of your ordinary kind of housefly, but these are human botflies. They're a parasitic creature that literally lays its eggs in humans, and that burst out of them.
Lovely.
Ah. Well, that could be a good thing that would prove we didn't kill this person. The insects alone would be semi-proof. I mean, none of us are capable of doing this.
We should also close up
But
all the windows and shut the doors and get the fuck out.
Yeah, probably. Does anybody need anything from here? Are you stealing that ice chest for our house?
Yeah, totally. We do need food. Taking
Grims will
some
know what
food.
kind of flies you're talking about.
Why, brother?
Like,
Why,
are we reporting this? Are we reporting the murder, or are we just dipping town?
Oh no, we should definitely report that there are some dangerous flies in there.
Well, then I don't think you walked up to the cop and say this lady's dead, and you have your fridge in your hand.
I mean, I will go a separate way, but someone else should go report it. Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing anything to the body to do anything to these botflies, or are you leaving it as is?
I wouldn't touch
I don't
it.
know, does anybody have an ability to like encase them so they're still here while somebody goes get the cops? I don't got shit like that. Is there at least a I don't know, a tablecloth like without holes in it, like a solid tablecloth? I don't know, like a cover, a sheet.
No, that's a good. It's a good
cloak.
idea. That's fair. Or
I
you
don't
know,
know.
a sheet from the bed. The sheet from the bed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it's a house. Yeah, there's probably beds in this place.
With your investigation check from earlier, you would like know that there are like kind of blankets and stuff around that she would have used to wrap things now and then. So there are like a small table of kind of cloths that you could use to cover if you wanted to.
Then yeah, I'm gonna get as thick a blanket, cloth, whatever the fuck I can find, and maybe even double it up. Cover the body like head to toe, and wrap it up so everything's sealed up, so even the flies won't get away, kind of thing. Unless they eat through the cloth, but I can't stop that anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have
Okay.
anything that will like.
Unless you guys got magic ability that can do this, I can. That's the only thing I can think of.
No, I don't.
Joker, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay. No, that's not a saving throw. Where the hell are they saying? Oh, they're top. Turn off your mod!
Yeah, right. No, he's like trying to cover like the entire body.
So, Dessel, you now find yourself with a disease, though you have no idea what it is.
No, you have the bots.
Do I feel it?
Nope.
Okay, well then, should have told me that. I'm just kidding.
You just know you have a disease. You just suddenly have this kind of feeling, but you have no idea what has happened.
Scratch my crotch up, flaring up again.
Have a good work.
But is the body covered?
The body is covered.
As much as whatever that would be. I guess we gotta go to Dawncast Everright. I mean, he sort of believes us. Ish. Do we want to loot this place first? To make it look like a robbery? Yes, make it look like a robbery.
Yeah.
I say no.
Yes, no?
I don't. Would it matter? She still died from these maggot bot fly things.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get the douchebag, that lawyer guy. If whatever you guys want to do this house, make it quick. If you want to stay here with the body, like. So you guys want to stay here while I go get the cops?
Oh.
Adriana and
Yeah.
Bup would have
Adriana's
to
gonna
stay.
stay here.
Yeah.
Adriana can stay.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the car. Actually, I guess I can. Fuck, I don't know. I'll ask you guys because I'm not feeling well at this point. Can anybody help me here?
Yes.
So I think I might contract whatever that body is doing before I leave.
Okay. What? How do we help you?
I don't know. So I'm asking you.
I
You
have
could have, like,
cured disease.
You might not have anything. You might not have
Disease,
anything,
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say.
I don't know if you didn't have anything. You didn't have anything. I don't know.
Well, actually, I did. Yeah, but I just don't know if it's like.
Don't fuck with me!
Buo-Obis.
And if I had to guess, I'd be it came from this body
Of cure wounds
that I was
and
in close proximity.
healing word.
No, it wouldn't be healing. It'd be like that or oh, what's the other one? Remove curse.
Yes, I
How do you
have
vote?
remove
One of those
curse.
two.
I have remove curse.
It'd be either remove curse or cure disease.
I don't have cure disease. I thought I did. Go,
Is
go,
Speed
go,
Disco
let's
comes at a
go.
perfect time with a boon.
I know.
Is there
my
something
God.
Disco.
Is there something called cure disease? I don't remember that one.
Or it's like it's something with disease.
There
Yeah.
is.
that.
What's it called? There is one for disease specifically.
There is.
Yeah.
And I thought I
Bloody
had
maybe.
it, but now I don't see
Oh,
it.
it's just detect poison and disease.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, there
what
is
I was
detecting disease, yeah, but there is
Yeah.
one for curing it as well.
reading. Well,
What's
I
that?
can
Well, I
try.
would turn to Bay and ask if she's got anything to help me because I'm not feeling well,
I
and
can
I'm guessing it came
try
from his body.
remove curse, but I don't think this is going to be the thing.
Well,
Also,
now's the time to try it,
I mean, we can also try healing.
and then something because I don't know. This lady was 2 days dead, or
No, it would be
we
a-
saw her 2 days ago and she's dead now.
It might be because it might be a spell.
Oh wait, I don't have it set, but I haven't changed it since our last rest anyway. So I don't think we've been in combat.
I'm guessing it's to take at least a half an hour for me to go get the police. You can take a short rest here and re-up your spells.
Oh
Or
goodness,
change
that
your
scared the
spells.
fuck out of me.
What's that, Jinju? You sense disease?
So, Bay, you might want to pay attention to stream. Just saying.
Hmm?
Don't worry, Butters, I got you covered.
Okay, sorry, I had to mute myself for a second and wait for the dog. She scared the fuck out of me. Hi,
Let's go
Butters. Thank you
food
so
and
much for the
butter.
sub with Prime. 26 months. Let's go! Sorry, I missed that. Okay, back to the bot flies and dealing with Joker's issue.
Okay. I got you, Butters.
If you don't have, I'm gonna like you guys. You two are the spell people, so I don't really know like that. So if you guys anything you can prepare and help me with,
I just
I'll be back in a
prepared
half.
remove
If you can give it to me
curse.
now, or I'll be back in half an hour. You can re-prepare stuff, I guess, or an hour, whatever it is.
I don't know how
There's
long
a
Sketch is
specific-
gonna
Yeah,
allow
the
me
spell I
if
was
it.
thinking of is normally it's on their lay of hands. That
Well,
can
you said-
just simply remove disease.
Oh yeah, that's a paladin
Oh.
though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's called remove disease. I'm not sure if there's a spell version of it. Butters is gonna buy me Armored Core, yay!
Yeah. I don't know if Sketch will allow me to do it now before you leave or when you come back.
Yeah, I
You
see.
can try remove curse now.
disease, level 3 cleric. Level 3 druid.
Just
level 3 ranger.
because I just prepared it, right? So. Or just swapped
Remove
it.
curse. Okay, go ahead and cast Dispel. That I was gonna say that's protection from energy. That's not the right.
Wait, why did that
Okay.
roll? That was not supposed to roll.
You attempt. Let's have a look. Effect. All curses affecting one creature or object. The object's curse magic item. The curse remains, but the spell breaks its own attunement. Okay. So as you touch Joker and cast Remove Curse, unfortunately it doesn't seem to alleviate him of his symptoms, as he starts to feel this kind of cramping in his gut.
Right away.
Not right away, but
Okay, well-
you can feel it cramping. You know?
I can always try healing word.
It's my time of the month.
Also, do you have one called Lesser Restoration? I can't remember if that one does diseases or not. Can't remember if
It
that's just-
does. I think it's one you don't really use that much.
I do actually, yeah. I do have it. You touch a creature, you can end. Oh, yeah. Why the fuck did I use the other one? God damn it.
And
Okay.
people said reading wouldn't come in handy in the future.
Oh yes, I've just been reminded. So, Joker, with remove curse cast on you, that does mean you have broken the curse to the golden sword.
Well, it's an item you never finished making, so I have no idea what's going on.
Well, you have a ghost following you, and now
Yeah,
you no longer see him.
And now you don't. You're welcome.
Well, I didn't know if I wanted him to see me or not, or I to see him. But we haven't figured it out yet because I don't know what the sword does.
Well,
All you know at the
too
moment
late
is
now.
that it's a golden sword of +1.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know if it was a +1. So okay, that's
Yeah.
more than I knew before.
I be rid your ghosts.
Okay.
I'm going to be waiting with
So
with
does that
Newt
lesser restoration
outside
work,
of the house, away from viewing eye with all the food.
Does less restoration work on whatever my tummy ache?
As Bay casts lesser restoration on you, you feel the stomach ache start to alleviate slightly. But you feel like it's only removed the symptoms.
Jesus
Uh-oh.
Christ. Well, I gotta go get the cops. Can I go get the cops at the moment?
So, are you go to...
It's the what's his name? Bibbs told me Dawncast Everite, Devil Dude.
Ethan Dawncast Everite?
Yeah, because he's got a penis for a buck.
Yeah. Okay. So then you head over to the Court of Justice in the middle of town, and you start searching for Ethan Dawncast. You find him in his office with his massively grotesque arm, currently writing
I
some
forgot.
bit of report or something. You see him just look up with you with his tiny glass and goes, "Oh, hello. What can I do for?"
I'm gonna start off. It wasn't me. It wasn't any of my party. And we found it exactly the way we found it, except we covered it up for more evidence.
We left it
But
the way we found it.
we found another body.
You watch him as his smaller arm just pulls his glasses down slightly as he peers over the rims towards you and goes, "Uh-huh.
We weren't even in town when it happened.
Right. Well,
Also,
at least
I
you
may
came
have,
to the proper authorities and we can try and deal with this.
Also, I may have
Allow me to get
contracted
my
whatever
cloak.
killed them.
And let's go."
I also may have contracted whatever killed this person. So if you have a healer, I need them now. Whatever happened to this person, they were alive 2 days ago. And we don't know when they died.
Contracted a possible disease. Have you not seen a cleric and had lesser restoration cast on you?
Yes, it did not work.
How what?
That I know of, anyways.
Well, let us go see this body first, and we'll see what's going on.
Well, we'll go that way, but you send for a proper, higher level cleric to meet us there too. I don't plan on dying.
Well, if your friends aren't high enough level clerics, I doubt anyone in the town is high enough either.
I hate you so much.
But I'll send my people away. As he looks towards the door, you see a swift shadow suddenly move across it and dart into the distance. There, now, where is this body?
Well, I don't actually know, so I'm gonna. I would take him to where the hell it is. I don't know where that is. I know it's to the left. I just don't
This
know the name.
house.
Yeah, the
As you
apothecary's
head
house.
back
I think she was the
To the
apothecary.
house, and you head inside. You watch as Ethan Everite walks inside and starts looking around. You see him peering at like different little parts that you already kind of investigated, and then he looks down at the body. You see him with mage hand pull up part of the cloth that you placed down. Oh my. Well, isn't this quite a predicament? It seems he has returned.
Eat?
Or-
Question.
Yes,
I'm gonna-
we had
Can I listen
A
in
bit
from
of a
inside?
serial killer case a few years ago. People called him the botfly murderer.
I gotta yell out, I told you it wasn't us.
Yes, I can assume that, considering the method of murder here, you can see all these tiny pinpricks. He would make contact with his victim days in advance, and just without them noticing, just slowly infesting them with botflies. We thought we had found and taken the life of said killer, so this is very strange.
And the cure.
However,
for
that
said
means
botflies?
you yourself, my dear friend, as he looks towards Dessel, only have a couple of days to live.
No cures.
The only cure is to find whatever botfly has bitten you and to tear it out. Do you have any idea where you've been bitten?
I don't know. I guess I would check, and most likely near my hands, or the front of my body, because I mean that would be like encasing the thingamajiggy. I guess I strip down and start looking.
You just strip. Just
I-
right there.
Well, it's kind of an
Can I
emergency,
assist?
right?
Can Adriana assist in looking?
Can I also, you know what? Since there's that, and I will. We rested, so I will summon Kitsune, and I will have her look for the. Oh, I don't know what that symbol is. Whatever.
That's just you summoning.
Okay. Cool.
They've just updated the animation recently.
Oh, okay. And I will have her sniff out or search for the evil thingy that's now in me.
Okay.
With your guys' help, I'm assuming.
I suppose.
Because if I'm gonna die, I'm taking you with me.
I'm looking. I'm helping look.
Is anyone proficient in medicine?
Yes.
Yes.
Then
No.
one of you may wish to step forward.
Zomba got +5. What'd you got?
I got +7.
Okay, you do it.
Watch me
So, you
do a
watch
shit
as
roll.
There
Bay
you go.
steps forward with all her implements of her trade, and your Kitsune beast helping her, trying to sniff out where this thing might be, giving her advantage. You look all over Dessel's body, and you do find a tiny pinprick just on the back of one of his hands, where one of the botflies must have struck whilst he was attempting to cover the body.
Oh no.
You can see the bottom end of the fly still just about ready to be pulled out if you are quick enough.
Tweezers. Now. Stat.
The hat.
Stat.
Hold on.
Just got his hand.
Oh, okay. We'll cut your hand off. It is the olden days. We do have to just cut your hand off.
Cut your hand off.
Okay. Saw. Stat.
Saw.
So, having found it, do you have any equipment available that you could possibly use to remove this thing?
I'm gonna
Do
check
you need
in the.
pistols?
Oh. I want to
Thieves'
look in.
tools, yeah, honestly, only those thieves' tools.
I want to look
So I
in
don't believe
the,
any of you actually
apothecary.
have a healer's kit specifically.
A healer's kit? No.
What's in it?
Well, this is an apothecary. There's got to be one around here
Yep.
somewhere.
That's what I was gonna look for.
Yeah. Why don't you go look for something?
I also have a small knife if it comes to it.
That's what I was thinking. If I could just cut off the part of the skin that it's buried in.
Yeah, I have
It
a
would
small
hurt.
knife.
Of the hand.
I have to cut off your whole hand. I'm sorry.
Your whole.
I have a feeling you don't quite know how big botflies are.
How big?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big.
They're about the size of your thumb.
I can use spiritual weapon.
And I
just-
wouldn't have found that by seeing them in the first place.
The only part of it that is currently sticking out is the tiniest part of his butt.
Yeah.
It is very deep in.
How did he get in there so fast?
Yeah, like I think I would have noticed it going in there, but okay.
Botflies have a very particular thing where when they bite you, it makes your area completely numb that you
Are
would
they-
not notice.
Are they similar to ticks where if you light them on fire, they come out?
You can
Sounds
certainly
cool.
try.
That sounds cool. I didn't know that.
Time to light Dessel on fire. Let's
Well,
How do
not
you look for
necessarily
equipment
light
in-
on fire, but it has to be like in like suction cupped area of heat, and then it like pulls it out.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
You certainly could do that. You would need
I'm gonna-
the equipment to do so, but you certainly could.
Well,
I have the equipment to use it.
I have
to
a
do that.
continual flame. What does that mean? What does this do? Brighten this.
Well, basically,
have
you need
produce
something that will retain the heat in the area.
Just give me a torch.
Is kind of what you're after.
candle.
Essentially, what you're doing is making a bit of a vacuum, and that
Yes.
sucks out.
Yes.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using my forgery kit a lot, so I think my ink might be running out.
Not with the things you've made. You've very, very little things you've done. It's not
Can-
like you've written entire pages.
I've written a couple, but can I use one of the almost empty jars then?
You
And
could
sit
certainly
over it?
empty one of the inks and absolutely use one of those.
And then use produce flame in the bottle?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. That's smart.
So you're just trying to use those the cupping method they used to use back in the day.
Can I can use 2 cantrips at the same time, right?
What do you mean with 2 at the same time?
I want to use
What
Mage Hand and
different
produce
ones
flame
you
at the same
after?
time.
You want continuous flame and what?
Maybe.
Mage
And
Hand.
Mage Hand. That way I'm not burning my
Mage
hand.
hand, I don't believe is concentration.
No.
No, wait. I don't think so.
I thought
I
it
don't
was.
believe it is, and I believe Mage Hand after it's summoned is a bonus action.
Yeah, it's good for a minute. Mage Hand is not concentration.
Then that should be perfectly fine.
Okay, so I'll try that, and I'll Mage Hand the ink bottle, and hold
Okay.
it where it is, and then produce flame
And I will try
in the bottle. You're not
and I'll
taking
make
that
sure
in.
to like tie off as much as possible so it doesn't go and
It is
bother up
it
my
is
arm,
a
I
10
guess.
foot. It is a 10-foot radius, but would I be able to manifest it into half a foot and just make it like super concentrated? Is that a
The 10-foot radius is the light it shines. This is
Oh, okay.
basically like, you know, that kind of thing in like a load of shows where they like produce a bit of fire on the end of the finger. It's supposed to be that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
cool? Perfect. So that's literally
Um,
fire. Cool.
So yeah.
It's the you
Um,
shall not pass light on the bridge where it brightens up everything.
Yeah.
But it's still,
Yeah,
it's still on the
basically.
staff. But it's only on the staff.
Yeah.
And since it does fire damage, I say it must therefore have some heat. So,
Yeah, oh, definitely.
can you go ahead and roll for me a medicine check to see if you can pull this off correctly?
Oh my god.
Well, somebody would assist obviously with this
Oh!
because obviously I got
It was almost a 20.
I would have helped with
Yeah.
assisting and shit obviously, or somebody would do it.
I would
Yeah.
say, yeah, it would be an advantage because there are many of you to help.
Why the hell is the advantage always a D6?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know why, because it's rolling a d20. I don't know why it comes up.
It is
as
rolling a
D6.
d20. but-
Yeah, you got a 7 on a D6. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
That's funny.
So, as you invert the ink bottle and manage to place it over, Dessel can actually start to feel now, because it's getting deeper, that it's trying to wriggle away, so you push down the ink bottle to attempt to trap it. As you cast Produce Flame to start to heat up the air inside the bottle to start producing that vacuum, you can see as this insect that is as large as your thumb starts slowly being pulled out of Dessel's hand. Dessel, you take 1d6 of
want me to
piercing damage.
You
as
want me
this
to roll
thing's
that or you
coming
gonna
up.
roll it? It's gonna be
So you take 2 points of piercing damage as this thing just suddenly sucks out of your hand and just leaves quite a large hole in the size of your hand, which, if you don't take care of properly, may become infected.
Stigmata.
I'm gonna
Stigmata.
get the.
Wow.
Is Mage Hand one hand?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
one hand.
Yes.
If I look in the wound, is like, how do I know it didn't lay eggs or something?
You don't yet.
Well, the eggs probably come out the butt, so you probably.
I don't know how.
Can I do
guess.
another medicine check to double check?
Go ahead and roll a medicine check to see if he's been infected.
Come on, baby.
It's gonna be a 1. Oh, never mind. Damn, you got a plus 7.
With an
I have plus
18.
7.
You were able to tell, with the help of Disco's Boon lowering a lot of the DCs, that the wound itself has not been infected, as you managed to get it in time before it was able to fully submerge and start laying the eggs.
Yay.
How big is this? Hold on.
That is
see,
big as a
Drizzle.
This
thumb.
will kill it for sure.
Oh, that.
Hold on. Description. Wait.
You say you're about
How-
to kill it.
How big is an Eldritch Blast?
Bigger than your portal.
Oh yeah. But I'm like, it's not like 10 feet. Like, how big is it?
Then, as you go to summon some sort of spell to destroy it, suddenly Ethan pipes and goes, "No, don't do that. You may need that for evidence."
Then I'm gonna bring the mage hand to Ethan's mage hand and try and like hold
Capture.
it so it doesn't escape.
Well, yeah, well, then, I don't know, get another box to put it in, and then
Yeah, we
close
need
it, I
something.
guess.
I mean,
Put it
any
around the
bottle
hands.
has a lid.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
yes,
then I'll just
it would be
Bottle
ink.
just
So.
open in your bag. It has a lid.
I don't know. I've always seen them just open. I don't know.
But yeah, so you manage to pull it away, cork it, and you have this
Okay,
botfly
cool.
currently
As long as
zipping
it's
around
captured.
attempting to get out of this glass bottle.
As long as it's captured. I'll just hand it to Ethan then.
Ah. Well, we'll see if this is the same species that guy used so many years ago. It is strange to see it again, though. You can see this contemplation in his eyes as he starts to think over what happened all those years ago.
What do we move the,
Do I remember
the body
anything
on the floor?
out of this?
Oh yeah, she would have been here.
Roll a history check.
Oh, fine. Look my life.
Because you,
Mm.
16. Yeah, you would have vague memories of
Okay.
probably about 10 to 15 or so years ago where every so often someone would die. It was always not exactly covered up, but it was always kind of hush hush.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't make any panic in the streets or anything, but there were whispers of a serial killer going around at that time.
How old is I forget his name already. The dude that was at the bar with us.
The dude at the
Carl.
bar? Carl's in the...
Oh, Carl is his name?
Yes. He
A-
called
A-R.
himself Alien at first, and then you realise who he was.
Oh, right.
He's botflies as pets.
Yeah. How old is Carl? Roughly.
Carl would be around 27.
Okay, so he would. Okay. Okay. I'm not thinking it's him. I'm thinking I'm gonna ask him about it and see if he remembers. Maybe there's some sussy thing that Fiona did or
What
something.
do we do with the rest of the body? I would say burn it, but we're in the house again. Can we take it out back and burn it?
Unfortunately, as you found to your chagrin, touching these things are very dangerous. The only choice we really do have is to torch it on the inside.
Burn the whole house
Exactly.
down.
Yes. Magical fire is a lot easier to control than a torch. We have the proper authorities that can deal with it. That's not a problem.
Scorching
I would
ray.
suggest that a lot of you make sure to check yourselves for any cramps in the coming days. We wouldn't want someone else to fall victim to this rather grisly death.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna back the fuck out of this house in the first place. Uh,
I stayed
fuck
at
it,
the
can
door.
if I try second wind, would that also help my hand?
It would heal the damage. However, the
Wound.
semi-permanent infection at the moment wouldn't be healed by it.
Why don't you just like cut your hand and get like a short
prosthetic.
crossbow?
Or a hook.
Yeah, a crossbow. A
Get a
crossbow.
hook!
Or a bear trap.
Or a bear trap. Yeah, right on the end of my hand. Yeah.
Yeah, you would grab onto someone and they wouldn't be able to live.
The ultimate grapple.
Yeah.
Well,
I really wish I had a picture of botfly infections now.
No,
Oh,
thank
there
you.
is. I'm looking at them on Google.
No, thank you.
Yeah, they're not nice.
Yeah, but they're not the
Thank
size
you.
of
No,
a
they're not fun.
thumb.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, they're pretty big. I mean, a thumb's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's also a
Yeah.
fantasy game.
They're not
Like the
but
big-
they're not bigger than horseflies. And horseflies are like the biggest fly there is.
No, like
Quite close to horseflies, actually. Don't watch the videos on them. Yes, don't.
Oh no, the ones that
2, 3.
get.
They're like 6
Well,
millimeters
oh.
across.
Ow.
It's pretty big. Like the larva are that big.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get out of the house. You guys should check
Gross.
yourselves. I would have been all checked out, right?
Yes, you would have been all checked.
I take my shit and go get dressed in the street. There's
As you
bushes,
go
there's bushes
outside
outside the house.
naked, you see a few people look at you and just kind of wonder if this is like, you know, a bugbear thing, and just kind of avert their eyes, but unwilling to say anything about it.
Gross.
Well, I'd step into the shadow and disappear, and then get dressed.
As you get dressed, you feel this slight warmth come about you, as you feel like that was quite invigorating being naked in the street. You suddenly feel flushed with pride with your large and long member.
I wonder if I'm naked and I stand in the dark in the middle of the street and I'm invisible and I helicopter. What did it feel like?
Because of your feature,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, technically, as long as you're in darkness, unless they've got true sight, yes, you can just stand behind someone and windmill all night and they'll have no idea. How that works, God knows, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the feature says, so... I mean, that legitimately means if someone woke up in the middle of the night and you were teabagging them, they would somehow not be able to see you.
They would feel it though.
Yeah.
They would
Just feel the
100%
soft
feel it.
dropping of balls on their forehead.
I don't know about soft.
Will they be furry?
Yeah, they'd definitely be hairy.
Exactly. So, yeah.
I should stop
Cubes
looking
are
at
not
these
that
pictures.
soft,
I'm
I don't
getting
know.
I'm going to... Well, second win because I would have attempted to use it. And get my 2 health back, but that's... If it doesn't heal my hand, it doesn't heal my hand. Oh, it didn't even heal my damage. What the hell? Oh, well. +2.
That's
And-
because I have to apply the healing.
Oh,
But obviously your token isn't on the board at the moment.
gotcha. Then I'll wait for everybody else to come outside and ask Bae if she can do anything about my hand, I guess. 'Cause she's our resident healer at the moment.
No, I was
Can I
like the
mend
first
his
person
hand?
outside because I was standing at the door. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were outside, yeah.
As Zombae is standing outside having a post-medicine cigarette, suddenly you come out, stark naked, start windmilling, and then walk to the alley. The alley to get dressed.
I can cure wounds. That's about it.
mend
No,
his hand, literally?
a second wind. I have a healing ability, and it doesn't seem to work.
Mm.
I think it's just as good as cure wound. I think.
Yeah, because of the kind of damage, you're going to need to take about a week or so before the damage is
Yeah.
fully gone.
I don't know. Do you have any bandages? Or does anybody have any bandages at least? Cover up the wound? Do I have any bandages?
So what you're saying is that Joker was a snitch and he needs stitches.
Yep. That's what happens when you snitch.
Yeah.
Well, I'd wait for
Like,
what's
that's the thing.
douchebag to come out and say I need to at least bandage my hand or get a
Douche.
healed. If you know anybody in the town that can do that.
Does anyone have like a sewing kit?
Yeah, can I cauterize the wound?
Yeah, I was gonna say I just use fire and melt it together.
Put some gunpowder on it and then.
No, we're
No,
not
I'm
trying
gonna
to
find a
blow-
real healer,
Oh.
not these
I'm
animals.
gonna put a. Can I put a rations in there?
Leeches. Leeches cure everything. Leeches.
Yeah, leeches. I'll put a leech on the wound. There, say-
We go to the doctor, and the doctor looks at the hand and goes out. Oh, you have ghosts on your blood. Here, some cocaine. Feel better.
Ah.
Yeah. That's how we do it. Let us burn the wound, damn it.
Yeah, I guess I don't have any like bandages either, but I'm sure somebody in the town would have bandages.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping I could ring out the botfly things a bit longer, but hey ho.
No, get out of here with that.
Just suddenly
You have,
Dessel
like,
in the
a-
middle of combat just splits open like a beanbag and just bot flies everywhere.
Stop trying to kill us off.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have the idea of me in the middle of combat just whipping out my penis and windmilling.
Yep.
True.
So
I
right
think you're
now
being
you have
sexual,
like
but
a.
there's actually just a bot fly in the tip and you're just trying to get it.
Oh.
I'm guessing you have like a tennis ball in your hand, so you can
Oh, it's
like
like
get the.
it's probably like a marble, a big marble.
You can start
Yeah,
like
about
putting the
that, like-
pitons.
It's
You can
enough where
start
it'd be
putting the pitons
uncomfortable and it
inside.
might cause some issue to like dexterity checks or something, but yeah, it's nothing debilitating.
Nothing
Like,
a long
grab-
rest can't cure, because a long rest cure everything in this game.
Yeah.
You could be on
Grab,
death
like-
store,
like
you
3
take a nap
knives.
and you're all good.
Grab like 3 knives and turn your hand into a Wolverine hand.
So yeah, I would bandage it up, and then we still need supplies. This lady's a bust. Obviously, we're not getting paid here. We're not getting blamed. So we get supplies and get Carl and get the fuck out. Unless you want to solve the botfly murderer.
Love how Crimson is just like seek help. Seek help.
I agree.
So are we solving the botfly murder guy now, or are we still
No.
skipping town and coming back? Maybe.
I'll tell. Oh wait.
It's
Oh, no, that's
completely
the
up.
link.
At the end of the day,
it's your town.
What ones you follow is completely your choice.
Technically, Carl's time sensitive. He wants out now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We can take Carl, but I was gonna just.
We're
tell...
forgetting that I am with this guy.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I
really.
was.
Right?
I know, that's what I was
Right?
thinking of taking Carl, getting the fuck out, but we need supplies and that's it, as far as I know.
I have food.
Yeah.
Which was, I was also going to pass up on this lady,
Ooh.
but I'm not taking anything from our house anymore.
I'm gonna ask.
Why? The food was fine in the freezer.
I'm gonna ask Ethan if he has any sugar for no reason.
We still
It
not
could be
taking
asked
it.
why.
Ethan, if he has sugar.
Yeah, I'll be like, Ethan, do you have any spare sugar?
Not just on my person. As you look him up
No, no,
and
no,
down,
at-
you see him in
at
his
your home.
traditional loincloth and a cloak.
No, at his home. At his home.
Are you asking to come to my place, Adrian? I've heard about your lusts, and I'm not that way inclined.
Oh man.
It's just gonna be like, oh dang. I mean, that's a different type of sugar, but I'm sad I can't give you that.
Unfortunately, I'm not much for sweet things, so I don't actually have any sugar myself. The general store probably has some.
Yeah, but it's usually so rare.
Granted, you're going to be paying a pretty penny for it, but if you want sweets, that's what it takes.
Where can we get supplies for like
Yeah.
2 weeks?
I think also
Traveling supplies.
Supplies would be at the general store. Generally
Ah.
speaking, you're talking about, for the lot of you, in rations and water, just to make it simpler,
Yeah.
you're talking about, said a week, didn't I? If I remember correctly. So
To
for
get
about
there?
a week, you're talking about 10 gold pieces in total for everyone.
I can give up the 10 gold.
No, it's okay. I can. I don't know how much gold you got. I don't know.
Over 150.
All right, I got 380.
I'm rich. You have 380.
Yeah, well, Bup gave me all of hers, and I made a
Oh,
little
that's
bit here
why.
and there. So
Okay.
And you do find in the general store they do have sugar, but it is 2 gold for 200 grams.
Jesus, more expensive than cocaine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would I know how much
cocaine?
Would I know how much sugar was needed for a cake?
Wait. Let him answer. How much is the cocaine?
la la la.
For a cake, generally speaking, probably
Like,
talking
would I
about
know?
50 grams or so.
I'm looking up recipes right now, but would I know? Like, would they
I
try
mean,
to
you know
know?
you need a bag of sugar.
Okay.
All right, I'm dropping.
Sugar
I'm dropping 20 gold for
I need one
2
cup
weeks worth of things.
of sugar. So yeah, I'll get like 200 grams is fine. That's
You're
more
paying
than
for your own
enough.
sugar. I dropped 20 gold. I'm getting 2 weeks worth of supplies.
Okay.
Wait, you said 10 for everyone or 10 each?
I said 10
10
for
for
the week. Everybody.
Yeah, so why are you paying
Like,
20?
supplies aren't too expensive. Like, when you can buy them readily, they're not too bad.
Because we're
It's
not
just
we're
more
not actually
falling
carrying
into
it.
sugar.
You're just
If we were
doubling?
if we were carrying the supplies, it'd be different. But we're supplying the house.
Oh,
So it's
I
not that
see
big of
what
a
you're
deal to overbuy and have the house carry it.
Gotcha. No, you're fine. I was just confused why you were doubling. I was like, what?
That's why I'm
true.
doubling. Otherwise, I'd say yeah, everybody carries their own little amount.
All right, and then I'll $2 for the sugar, I guess.
Then you get
Inflation
$2
these
for the
days.
sugar.
So
I
200
packed Newt with 2 weeks worth of food.
here, and then I'm gonna do where's my thing? Loot. Add container. Oh, not container. Whoops. I want to add like a little. I guess just loot. 200. You said grams or milligrams?
Grams.
Grams of sugar. Okay. Yay.
Grams are not that fucking tight. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Were you working in freedom units over there?
Yeah, it's like a cup.
No.
Oh wow, it's exactly 200. It's like 230 grams for a cake.
Are you actually
Yeah,
looking
give
at
or
the
take.
exact thing?
I did look up a cake recipe, yeah. So depending how big the cake is, I guess. He's
Yeah,
doing
that's what I
small.
mean. That's why I said 50, so I was assuming that small cake. It really
I mean,
depends.
if
That was
it's
like
your
a-
cake.
That was like a regular like 18-inch cake or whatever the hell that like size is. That's what that was.
Oh,
200
buddy,
Yeah.
that cake.
General round of cake would be like the full bag, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I can't believe I went into a bakery once and asked for a round of cake and they had no idea what I was on about. It's like, how does a baker not know the term round?
I don't know what the
Well,
hell.
cakes
What the
are
hell's
only
a round
square.
of
What are you talking
cake?
about?
Well, you got a slice of cake and a round of cake. A round of cake is the whole thing.
That's not how you say that.
That's
I
definitely
would
not
like
how
a
you
cake.
say it.
Maybe in Britain land they say it. that way.
Maybe yeah, maybe in
There,
Britain
they
land.
make cake, they'll get you a slice of cake.
No,
No,
if
you ask for a
if I went to the
slice of cake
bakery
or
right
a
now and
cake.
said I want a cake, they're gonna say how big do you want it and what it's made of.
Yeah.
No. Not
Yeah.
in the patisserie I went.
Well, if I go to a bakery, if I want a slice, I go I want a slice of cake or a piece of
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah, but these guys were fucking idiots. And that's what I'm getting.
I don't know.
As a
You walk
whole
into a
cake,
place and
you
I
went,
want a
"Oh."
round of cake. How high are you?
Yeah, there's that too.
Because they're idiots. No matter which way I tried to ask them, they could not understand. I wanted a full fucking cake.
Maybe they thought you were too fat for a full fucking cake.
Why didn't you just ask for a
You-
full fucking cake?
Right.
Yeah, they worded like that. I want a full fucking cake. How about that?
Yeah. It just annoyed me. So I'm like, every way I could think of saying I want a whole cake. But like, what the? I was like, how do you not know what a full cake is? You are a bakery. No, I do not want a slice of cake. I do not want a small cake. I want the whole cake. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
No whole cake for you.
Were you wearing shorts?
Can I have a cake
Cake
all
with all the
slices
slices
attached?
attached.
On that one? Fucking hell.
That's a good way of saying it too.
Yeah, can I like can I
Much
get all the
better
slices
than round
attached
cake.
in one big circle?
I'd like a
Yeah.
whole. I'd like the entire cake with all the slices uncut, please.
Like, you know, as if they were round.
I told you.
But not
cakes
all cakes are
triangles.
round.
Anyways,
Somewhere long.
So-
I'm sorry, it pisses me off to this day, alright? Do not get me started on the cake man.
we have our supplies. We're not being blamed for murder. Are we gonna look for a serial killer? Are we transporting Carl? Bip's gotta be wondering Bup's gotta be wondering where the fuck we went all this time.
I say Carl.
Yeah, I say Carl because he's time sensitive.
Carl.
Oh shit.
I have
I have fun.
Is Everright still with us? Or no, he went back.
Everett has gone to collect all the appropriate authorities to deal with the bot lighthouse.
Gotcha.
You can still
Okay.
track him down and talk to him if you so wish.
No, it was a stupid question that doesn't matter now. Everybody else need anything from here?
I need a cake with all the slices. Oh my god. No. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Right. Okay. So, we head to the map of Barovia then.
There it is.
Do.
Oh my god, if he trips and breaks the eating pot, I will smack him.
Wait, what now? Oh god. Release the bot flies! As you load up the windmill and you start to head out west, you see as a giant swarm of grey and black swarms the sky and descends into Lucky.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
Oh dear.
Okay, so heading east then, if that's your decision, where are you going to head? Are you heading to Kresk? Are you heading straight to the Southern Church? Or is there somewhere else you wish to go? There's also Lake Baratok, where Rictavio is set up.
Are we all together now?
Yeah, we would have to be.
May I have the blue ring?
What are you talking about, Blue Ring? You weren't with us.
Okay,
I'm joking. I was waiting in the house to give it to you.
that's okay.
I just finished making it, actually. Well, where are we going first? I think we need to drop his ass off right away, but that's just me.
Yeah. Al basically just wanted anywhere to the west. So, as long as it's out of town, he doesn't care. So, realistically, it depends on where you guys wish to head to. Do you wish to head to Kresk first, which is kind of out of the way of the church, but could be an easy place to stop before continuing? Did you want to see Rictavio before heading there? That kind of thing.
Have I got my thing from the dude yet?
No, it's the same day.
Oh
We
yeah,
still
he was
have,
gonna
like,
send
5
it.
days.
I forgot he
He'll
was gonna
teleport
send it.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't we like looking for this guy's family?
Which guy's family? Yeah, well, we were, but then we got sidetracked a little bit, and then we were gonna abandon it, but then we found out this guy's family's there. But we could double back on that after we drop his ass off. They abandoned ship on the night of the attack. Well, we assume, anyways.
Yeah.
It could have been kidnapped
And
for all
where-
we know.
I mean,
How
that's what
about we
Carl
try
would
to
say.
find Esmeralda.
Esmeralda's by
Esmeralda.
an old church, and we know of 3 locations of a church, and there's one just south of Krez, whatever.
Yeah, Kresk.
Kresk.
So there's a church in town you're in, there's a church in Barovia, and then there's a church just south of Kresk.
And we know she's not in the church we're in the town we're in because we've already been there. At least you and I have. But we never checked the one south of Kresk. And we never checked the other one, obviously. Where was the 3rd church?
Yes.
Oh, no.
On the map, you
yeah.
can see kind of like an opening on the bottom left.
The circle thingy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That
so
would
they're
be the
both.
thing.
So if we go to Kresk and drop his ass off, we just have to head south after that for whatever we
Yeah.
go.
Then let's.
For both churches. So
That sounds like a plan.
I think I vote for Kresk, but I don't know what you guys.
I don't know anything about either town, right? From like rumors or anything.
Go ahead and roll for me, Adriana, a history check to see if any of this extra information you might know of.
Oh boy.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Hey, that's
No
not bad.
whammies. It's okay.
Okay, 12. Then, being the age you are, and living in Vallaki for such a long time, you would know that a lot of Vallakians, when they get extremely ill with something that they're incredibly worried about, there is a kind of hospital and convent in the Abbey over there, where there is a relatively powerful healer.
In where?
In
the
the Abbey
church.
at Crest.
Kresk.
Okay.
Oh, another reason to go there, I guess.
Another
Party
boon.
is short-handed. You need a boon.
You do.
Thank you.
Oh, that boon means we get there within a day, right?
Yeah.
We feed
You
the
teleport. You are in Kresk.
we feed the ghost
And-
house some crack, and it just runs across.
You would also know that there is a rather sacred pool that is used as kind of like a hot spring, where the water is constantly refreshed, and it's a shrine to the White Sun. What would be the equivalent of a tourist spot in this kind of time? I mean, you don't really go towards them, as it were, but
So in the
It's a
land of
well-known
death, it's a
area.
tourist spot.
sorry.
In the land of death, it's a tourist spot.
That's why I say, like, relatively. It's like, people are aware of existence and will make pilgrimage to go there, kind of thing. Is I'm getting it. I just couldn't think of the way to put it.
Go to the hot springs in Chernobyl. You'll have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Soak in the radiation of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
You'll be
yeah.
glowing when you leave.
Oh,
Your skin will just glow with radiance.
Oh dear.
You'll be a whole different person.
okay. So, heading to Kresk then.
In the need
The
of cocaine, are
travel
we?
will take about 7 days, give or take.
We have
Which
two choice
means
supplies.
you have time for any sort of downtime activities to check anything out that you may wish to check out. Either in your inventories, if there's any things you wish
Yeah.
to try and discover whilst you're on the road.
Hmm.
Is there anything anyone would want to do?
I do, but anyone else can go first if they want.
Just what I sent you, Sketch. That's all.
What was that,
stop.
Bunny?
Just what I sent you. That's all.
I didn't see it.
just
Did you
above
give
my
me the
roll.
ring? Did you
Oh,
give me
okay,
the
yeah,
ring,
sure.
Joker?
I know what you're talking about. Bae, do you want? Are you doing anything for your downtime? Because somebody needs to read the manual on this house. We don't know how to pay for it.
Oh,
I
can
guess
do that.
I will.
Well, I thought maybe her because she actually owns the place. That's all.
Oh, true. Okay.
I guess I will do that.
Because we have to figure out how to repair it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
Um,
So,
Well, I also want to. I will immediately throw the blue ring at Bop and say, this payment for the stuff that you already gave me. And I'll give him a brief description or give her a brief description because even I don't really technically should know what it does. With a slight warning because the guy's a douchebag, so it might do more than what he says.
Okay, so during these 7 days, I want to test the limits of the ring.
okay. So,
I'll send you
Adriana,
what I'm
how
gonna try.
exactly do you wish to test the limits?
Like,
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna try to find an inanimate object and me.
I
So you
wrote
tried
down
to link
the.
yourself to an inanimate object.
I'm sorry, what?
So you tried to link yourself to an inanimate object, you say?
Yes, and to see if I can like dispel it too.
Okay. Then, during your attempts throughout the week to see what kind of things you can and can't link to, you attempt to link to things like old bits of wood, old furniture and stuff. And you find yourself unable to connect to anything that doesn't kind of have a soul of some kind for it to latch onto. So it seems to be connecting you at a spiritual level in order to take effect.
Okay.
You are able to connect to pretty much anything you find that is living. You are also able to connect to trees, which you attempt on a couple of days. And as you kind of hit yourself, you do see the trees becoming more and more damaged.
Okay.
FYI, I made that ring, so I don't know. Sketch might have to look over and actually write you a description for it. That's just what I wrote. Just so.
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry. As I said, like, I'm finally off of all my work, so I can have some time to actually clean up some of the D&D stuff I've been meaning to do for a while. So yeah, you find if a thing can be considered living, you seem to be able to connect to it.
Okay. The things I'm DMing you.
Range, you work out to be roughly 10 feet.
Okay. And can I connect to different living beings that are not wearing the ring? Or
No.
just one of those has to like wear the ring?
One of them has to be wearing the ring.
Oh, so this
And-
is exactly like it. Okay.
Okay, and how do I decide what thing is connected? Like, let's say I put the ring and then I point, I want to be connected to that. And then remove it and it's gone. And then the next time I put it on, it's going to be again. Or do I have to decide again when I put it again?
It seems you are able to break the kind of connection between you and whatever it is with an action.
Okay, but
It takes quite a
let's
bit of
say-
concentration to do so, but you can break and form a bond within one action. So you could break it with one person and form it with a new person with an action.
okay, my question is, if I put the ring and I point at Dessel and I go, we're connected, and then I remove the ring, if I give it to, let's say, Zombae, is she connected to Dessel or it has to be me?
The moment you remove the ring, it breaks the connection.
The rings are the only thing that have a connection. So when you put it on someone else, it's gonna form a connection between those two.
No,
people.
I'd say it's a reasonable thought. See if that has that kind of ability.
If I shove it down my throat, make him swallow it, does it connect them?
I mean, yeah, then
So
you're forever
if-
wearing it.
So if I choose my PP and then I put it on my
It's a
ass.
cock ring now.
I thought she was a girl.
You don't know.
I'm speaking about me.
Oh, okay.
It just has an incredibly engorged clit.
Gotcha.
Then it's then it's a clit piercing.
Okay. And so the person that's wearing the ring is the one that has to decide who to connect with.
Yes.
Because I was thinking like I can like, let's say I point at Dessel and then we get connected. I remove the ring and I'm guessing Dessel is connected to whoever the ring is worn by. And then I give it to
No,
someone
the
else and
moment
now they're
you-
both connected.
Take the
Think of
ring
it-
off, the connection breaks between all parties.
Think of it as
Okay.
concentration. You have to wear it to keep it.
Okay. Okay. That makes a fair. Yeah, okay. I have an idea now. Thank you.
Yeah. Bay, are you doing anything for the 7 days other than learning how to feed this house?
How hard
Honestly,
can I stab myself without dying?
I don't really have anything that.
Oh, okay. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I have a few things. Well, one mostly, I guess. I would like to read the book I had in private. Figure out what it's all
50
about.
Shades
Sure.
50 Shades of Goblin.
I'll quickly jump you into the other room just so I can say it's gonna be a lot quicker than typing.
Okay.
For let's see.
If it's not relevant now, we can do it later.
It may be relevant.
Okay.
Hey, just as a reminder, because I don't believe it's on your spell list, you do have the spell ceremony, so you could spend days at a time to create holy water if you had enough gold.
I thought I had ceremony. Yeah, I do.
I'm not sure. If
Yeah,
it's on
he
there.
wants to know if you want to use it for a couple days and make holy water, but it's going to cost you.
But I
Yeah,
also,
just saying. You said you didn't really have nothing to do, just reminding you that it's there, kind of thing.
but I also have a spell for creating water. Where is
Well,
it?
that means you can create water to then use for holy water.
No, it is literally create holy water, but where to go?
No, you've got create food and water. I guarantee.
Is it?
It's not create holy water.
I swear one something says something about create
That would
or
probably be
destroy
under
water.
ceremony.
Here it is. I have create or destroy water.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be holy water. There's a difference between normal water and holy, obviously.
Yes, I know.
Just letting you know, because it's one of those spells that has kind of niche uses that doesn't come up too often.
Well, in the land of vampires, it might be good.
Fine,
what I
I'll
thought.
create some holy water.
Do you have the money for it, or do we? It's $25 a pop.
Oh, I have 25 for one.
Okay. Or the homies.
Okay. Just going to quickly take Joker into the
I have
other room then, so
136.
none of you dirty people can overhear.
Catch is about to take me. I gotta prepare myself.
Yes, what can I say? He's going to be my lover. I mean, what? See you in a bit.
Be my lover. I'm gonna get with my friends.
They're back.
Oh, yeah.
I feel violated. Somebody hold
I got
me.
what I needed tonight.
Jesus.
I had a question for you, Sketch.
Sure.
You know how Bunny has this spell that whenever he gets hit, we can bounce back the damage to the enemy?
Retribution something.
Oh,
Yeah,
hellish
Hellish
rebuke.
Hellish rebuke. That's it.
Yeah,
It
if
doesn't
I am...
I
back
have
the
that.
damage.
Okay, yeah. So it hits whoever hit her, right?
If I do, if I
Yeah.
activate it, yeah.
I
if
have that
I
as
have
psychic.
the ring and we are connected and I get hit, does that hit me or the other person that hit me?
That'd be hilarious. Hellish
That
rebuke.
would-
Oh, you hit bump.
Yeah, that would
Oh.
be pretty funny.
Yeah, if I Hellish
Um,
rebuked it.
Are you talking if you hit Bunny and you were wearing the ring with someone else?
No. If I am
Somebody
connected with-
hits Bup. And Bup.
Yeah, and I am
I
connected
get
to
damage.
Adriana.
Can you link me Hellish Rebuke? Because I would
Yeah.
actually have to have a look how that would interact.
I think by wording
Depends on
it
whether
goes
it's
right back to
targeted.
Bup.
targeted. It merely
But then-
says if you are damaged by a creature, so yes, you can Hellish Rebuke if you were holding it.
No,
No,
my
no,
question
please.
is, the hellish rebuke would be against me because I'm the one transferring the damage to Adriana, or if goes to the
No,
enemy that
I
hit
would
me.
say because you are actively going for it, I would
That's
say. Let's just have a look at the description. Yeah, it says you point your finger and that creature is damaged momentarily. So you are actively choosing the target. It's not like it's just a snap decision. It's not. It's not a reflex.
Aw.
If it makes sense.
It'd be funnier the other way because somebody hits
Yeah.
Bup. Bup halves the damage. Half of it goes to Adriana. Adriana Hellish rebukes. That damage goes to Bup, and then half of that damage goes back to Adriana.
Yeah. that would be
Question.
stupid.
Can I, if I'm like really low and Bup does that, can I counterspell the damage?
The damage cannot be reduced in any way.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a part of the spell, which makes it great and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
Counterspell.
Let me see if I can find the spell.
all good.
I linked it. It's
Um,
a warding bond.
Oh yeah, Warding Bond. Yeah, I didn't realize you linked it already.
I put in
Yeah,
the name of the
sorry.
ring because I didn't know what you want to put in the description.
Also, I remembered
spell
something.
wards
I
a
wanted
willing
to-
creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. Whilst the target is within 60 feet of you, which is not on part of the ring. It gains a +1 to AC and saving throws and has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. So, when they take 12, you take 6, because they're both taking 6, if that makes sense.
Yep.
But yes, the separated by more than 60 feet doesn't exist on the ring.
On the ring, okay. Also, oh, are you done with Joker's thing?
One of them actually had something else, but I don't. Doesn't have to be secret, I guess.
I wanted to ask Carl if he remembers anything about the botfly murderer person. Like hearing about it or anything.
Maybe he is it.
Asking him... Excuse me. No. Are you
Okay.
asking him as a citizen of Valaki, or whether he knows something specific about Fiona and his brother doing something?
No, I just like in general if he like remembers it or anything, just as a citizen.
That's just it.
At 12 years old, as part of the nobility, he would have been privy to something going on because he himself would have been kind of overly protected.
Yeah.
But exactly what was going on, he wouldn't have been privy to.
Okay.
So it's kind of that time where you kind of look back and go, oh, that's why that was going on. But
Okay.
yeah.
Does he
So-
remember if he was with his parents and his brother or not?
Well, back then?
Yeah, were they all like together at all times?
Yes, they would have been kept together. Almost entirely.
Okay. That was it.
Okay.
I had 2 questions. If I wanted to spend my time also trying to commune with my newish patron mentally without physically, could I attempt to do that? And does it work, obviously?
Are you attempting to use the ring you found, or just on your own?
No, not yet. I'm trying to do it without the ring at the moment. Like, could I...
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Because it's not like something I signed up for right away, so I don't know if I would have something as close to like Adriana would have, obviously.
So, you start to think back about the kind of things that you've heard of in the past from warlocks and clerics, and you attempt to use your kind of knowledge of that to kind of make a shrine to your kitsune. And it does seem somewhat responsive. However, it's not strong enough to really kind of gain that warlock pact, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. I also want to. I don't know if I want to wear the ring just yet, without because I was warned with heavy consequences, so I might put that off for a second. I would communicate with the kitsune in person with the beast, with summoning it and talking to animals, anyways, just to get a dialogue going and see what's now for the future kind of thing, and also where it would like its children buried. Because I still have the remains. And then also I was gonna reattune to the sword that's possibly cursed and see what's up with the old man. Again, if it doesn't take any precedence now, we can deal with it later.
Yeah. I would say do that at the start of next week. I would
No problem.
say.
No problem.
So, just
But we have a
thinking-
long way. We have a long way traveling to the forest. Maybe I bury the cub somewhere. So I don't know.
Yeah. That's
All
what
right,
I
on
was
the
thinking.
church grounds, maybe. I don't know. That could be something.
That's cool. What I'm thinking it might be best to end there, since both ZeTian and Soli are here. I know it's a bit early,
It's okay.
but then we can do the travel together, where I planned a few
Oh, the house broke down. You're
certain
broke.
things.
Oh no.
Wait. Does Bay figure out how to pay for this house?
Yeah. Do I get to figure out my shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bay figure out shit.
Do you want me to do description now, or
Yeah.
use it as a setup for next time?
Nah, we'll do that now.
Okay. So, Bay, as you get to the house, you see that there is kind of a pedestal where the book is that had the instructions. And as you look down on it, you see there's almost a tiny, I'd say tiny, about 6 inches across, kind of black hole dug into the pedestal. Your hand doesn't pass through it, but every time you place a gold coin on it, it sinks in to the pedestal itself, and you start to hear something around the windmill, though you can't see it, and you watch as small things start to be fixed.
Cool.
Oh, so it just
Each
literally
time you
needs
put a
money.
coin in, more and more of the building gets fixed, and every time the building moves, because it shakes, because it's so large, it starts breaking things apart again.
Only real houses work that way.
As you continuously feed the coins, you start to see the entirety of the inside become actually very ornate. It's, I wouldn't say like amazing, but it's actually quite comfortable living for a normal peasant.
I
The
mean, if the
rooms-
house isn't moving a lot, it would be a good house, right?
You
Yeah,
wouldn't, have to,
very
you
much
wouldn't have to repair it at all if it wasn't moving. It'd be a nice
Yeah.
house. It would be a cottage. You put
Like,
wherever
it
you
would be like one of those things where if you have to get up and move, you can easily.
Yeah. The thing is, you can clearly tell that the hags, for whatever reason, weren't really taking good care of this place. If they simply fed it some gold now and then and didn't move it so much, they would be quite happily in quite a nice little hut.
Well, maybe they like the dredge-looking hut.
You find as the more and more coins go in, the less it seems to fix the house. When it gets to the point where the house is almost fully repaired, you start to not see but realize that there's presences that are kind of wandering around the house and seem to be doing small chores.
Oh, nice.
So you see every so often a broom will be picked up and then start sweeping the floor. You'll see dirty dishes suddenly just float through the air and go towards the washing basin, that kind of thing.
Cool.
I'm going to have dinner with my brother and his family. Please have a great weekend.
Thank you so much for the biddies. I hope you have a wonderful dinner and a wonderful weekend. Mwah.
How much gold are we out so far?
Yeah, how
Well,
much
we
should I
take up that.
spend?
How do you deal with that next week?
This is my assumption that you put in the 400 where it gets to that point.
So it's good for the whole first trip. Okay.
I don't have
So
400.
as you...
Well, he's gonna
he's
pay
paying you
himself.
800 total, so he's giving
Carl
you...
is 800, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So as you see these things start to clear the area, you watch as golden lights and disco stew gets just put on the stand.
No.
Disco
Can we
Steve's
have
gonna-
like a movie projector, but it's just disco dancing on the table?
That's minor image.
Like no, but it's like it's part of the house. It just comes with the house. It's just disco,
You mean
like Princess Leia style, just dancing.
Star,
on
yeah, Star Wars holograms.
Yeah. Can we have that?
So Zombae, since disco is constantly, donating,
Yeah.
did you want to like, just you know that theater of the mind thing I've got? I could absolutely take a screenshot of inside the windmill, and we could actually like put disco stew on the wall.
We should.
Hell yeah.
We
You guys should
should.
design something for next week.
Hell yeah.
I've got a week, so you know, I feel we're like he's always donating. It's something special in that.
Thank you.
Also, sketch. I don't know if you did. I notice the thing on Zom, or no?
So you notice that it kind of fades like a normal hickey.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
So it's just gone. Okay.
We
Sweet.
have butlers.
Never do butlers.
Yeah, we just have magical.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you.
In-house.
This house is haunted with children, and if there's somebody keen, this is child labor.
It's child
It is
labor.
what it is. It's the olden days.
Actually, I don't know. I don't even know if it's child labor. They're getting paid gold.
Yeah.
They're making more than we
they're
are.
Getting paid, yeah, they're getting paid big bucks, man. Let me tell
They're
you.
getting paid more than we are. We're in child labor now.
Yeah,
Okay.
jeez.